So here I'm making my dough for baking my bread. So this was a mixture of flour, water, margarine, and this one was self-raising flour, and I mixed with a little bit of the normal flour with margarine. This time I didn't put eggs and milk. So this is the dough that I'm making for making my bread, and I'm going to make this bread without using an oven. I will not use an oven because currently my oven is broken. So I'm going to bake this bread without using an oven. So you can see that my dough looks very nice. It's it's soft. As you can see, it's very soft. Because I think you can see when it's not sticking on my hands. It's not sticking on my hands. My hands are clean. Because I think I put enough margarine on it. So I want to knead it until it's very smooth, no bumps on it. As you can see, it's very smooth and it does not stick on my hands. So I'm going to bake this bread without using an oven because my oven got broken. So keep watching and let's see how the bread turns out to be. Hi guys, so here I'm baking my bread without an oven. I'm using this induction cooker. So I've put in some here and they're still cooking. So I'm going to bake balls so that I can also continue cooking them here. Here I had made others, and so now this is one of the balls, and so now I'm going to make others from here. So this is how I'm making it. So this is the dough that I made, and as you can see, it's very soft. It does not stick on my hands. So I'm baking my bread without using an oven because my oven got broken. So I'm using this induction cooker. So here I'm just making the balls for making my bread. And then I'm going to cook them here while covering them. So this is how I'm making my balls. I already made my dough. I put in margarine and mixed with flour self-raising. So that's why it's not sticking on my hands. As you can see, it's very soft. So this is the balls that I'm making. My dough is very smooth and soft. It has no bumps on it. I like making my own bread because bread has become very expensive nowadays, so I saw there's no need of buying, yet I can make my own bread even without using an oven. continue making the balls like this. As you can see, the dough is not sticking on my hands because I made it to be very soft and smooth. So these are my balls here. This one I made it earlier, but it has hardened, so I'll make it again. The dough is very soft and smooth, and it does not stick on my hands. So these are ready to be baked, and so I'm going to bake them here in this induction cooker. And I know they turn out to be very nice. This is a good way to make bread. I want to make my own bread because bread has become very expensive, so I decided to make my own instead of buying them. So I'll put here in this induction cooker, cover it with a lid, and bake it for like 10 minutes. So my bread over here, 7 minutes are over. So I'm going to check how my bread is, and then I'll remove it, then put the other ones, put these ones over here. The covering is very, very hot. Ouch! It's very hot. So this is how my bread is. I turned out the other side. You can see they are all well cooked. My bread is ready. So that's how it is. So my bread is well cooked. It's brown on both sides, and it's still very hot. So it's cooked. So these ones, they've cooked both sides for 6 to 8 minutes on both sides, and then you cover for them to maintain their heat and moisture and cook well. So these ones, as you can see, they are already well cooked. So I'm going to remove them. Place them on this plate. They are cooked. And there you have it. My bread is ready. And it's brown. You can see it's brown on both sides. And it's well cooked, ready to eat. I'll have this bread for breakfast, and I'll put this peanut butter. So after that, I'll wait for the pan to heat a little bit, just for a few minutes. Just cover it like that. Give it like 1 minute or so to heat the mixture that have been lost, and then I can put these others. So I'm so happy that my bread turned out well. It's well cooked, and I'll have this for breakfast. And I'm happy because I will not buy bread, because nowadays bread has become expensive. So I decided to make my own, and I'm baking without using an oven. I'm just using this induction cooker, and then I bake my bread on both sides while covering it. Just give it 6 to 7 minutes, and it's cooked. So now I think my pot is hot enough, just like the way you preheat an oven. It's the same way you are doing it here. I think now it's hot enough. Hot. So I'm going to put in my bread. This was a mixture of margarine, flour. Sometimes I add in milk to enrich my bread and eggs. But this time, since I put in a lot of enough margarine, I didn't want to put eggs and milk. So the bread has stayed out for a while. Yeah, that's how I put it. And when it's like that now, you have to cover it. Like that. Cover it like that. Steady. And when it's like this, we're going to give it like 6 to 7 minutes, like this. And then after that, you flip on the other side, cover it again for some 6 to 7 minutes, and it will be ready. So my bread over here, it's still very hot. So I'll give it some time to cool. It's still very hot. And then I can show you how it looks on the inside. So I'm happy that I will not buy bread, and I'll be making my own bread.